Welcome back to Cruise News with Larry. I'm Amanda reporting for the channel. We've got breaking news today out of the Mediterranean. A fire aboard the Celebrity Infinity has left thousands of passengers stranded in Turkey. What started as a small electrical fire quickly turned into a full power outage, forcing the cruise line to cancel ports, scramble repairs, and compensate frustrated guests. In this report, we're diving into everything you need to know: how Celebrity handled the situation, and what this means for future sailings. Plus, we'll hear from passengers who made the tough call to abandon ship early. Let's get into the full story and what it could mean for your next cruise. On Monday, July 7th, 2025, while docked in Kusadasi, Turkey, a small electrical fire struck aboard the Millennium-class Celebrity Infinity, triggering a complete blackout. Ship's passengers ashore returned to no power in cabins, no air conditioning, elevators, communications, or galleys. Owners labeled it small, but reports cited more serious faults, possibly in the engine room or switchboard. Forums suggested uncertainty around the fire's severity. Here's what we know at this time. The blackout shut down services for hours on Monday, July 7th. Celebrity attempted to depart port on Wednesday, July 9th, but ongoing technical issues delayed departure until Friday, July 11th. This led to the cancellation of all remaining Greek ports, Mykonos, Kavala, and Thessaloniki. A revised letter to guests explained the ship would stay docked until Friday and then sail directly to Athens for debarkation on July 12th, as originally planned. How have passengers responded? An estimated 2,381 passengers remained on board. About 10%, or 256 guests, chose to disembark early to catch ferries to Samos and Greek islands due to frustration and concerns with the situation. Some described disembarkation as chaotic, running around the small ferry terminal with dozens of bags, facing customs delays and confusion about stamping procedures. Others stayed on board. One Redditor recounted, "Drinks are still available, staterooms are clean, food is aplenty, toilets are still flushing," praising crew efforts. Celebrity Cruises has offered a 50% refund of cruise fare as onboard credit, refundable at the end of cruise, 50% as future cruise credit for use within 12 months, and some cabin categories receive $200 to $600 onboard credit, and airline and visa fees were covered for guests choosing to leave early. And finally, complimentary excursions in Kusadasi and Ephesus were organized for July 10th and 11th, accessible via the Celebrity app. Here is what we know about the status of repairs and departure. Repairs proceeded through July 10th, with the captain assuring guests of a 3 p.m. departure on Friday, July 11th. The ship departed Kusadasi and was en route to Piraeus, Athens, by the morning of July 11th, aiming to disembark on July 12th. Guests praised the crew for maintaining service and managing logistics under pressure. Some criticized Celebrity's communication and felt compensation didn't fully cover the inconvenience, and concern is growing for future Celebrity Infinity itineraries, with some worried upcoming cruises may face similar issues. That wraps up our report on the fire aboard Celebrity Infinity and the chaotic aftermath that left thousands stranded. Our thoughts are with all the passengers and crew affected, and we'll keep you updated as more information becomes available. If you found this report helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Cruise News with Larry for the latest updates from across the cruise industry. We cover everything from breaking news to travel tips and ship reviews, so don't miss out. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep cruising.